Politricks watch. This is Sir P. Now today I'm going to be showing you a video of what can only be described as one of Jamaica's coolest and calmest truck drivers, especially considering the circumstances. I'm going to show you what my favorite 87 tried to do to him while he was driving on the toll road, and when you can learn a lesson or two. This is important in my opinion because these type of tactics are increasing, and this is just one of them. But before I show the video, let me just start off with the Clansman trial. Early in the morning, we see come out say Andre, Blackman, Brian, as well as others were found not guilty on this count, and people were saying see the trial done. Yes, case get thrown out for another murder. Blackman was also included on that, but everybody is still on trial. The 28 members that are left behind still have a case to answer. You see what happened is, there were lots of charges, murder, extortion and all them things there. Enough of them get thrown out. It's been reduced to about 5. If C4 and the banker didn't talk about so much murder, the man would have walked long time. Them boss, enough of the case them, enough get thrown out. Judge said this not going away, and them still have 5 more to answer to. Sure, in some ideal world, there'll be this random civilian who is the hero who flies down and saves the day, but that's not how it works in real life. And that's not just Jamaica. If you look at the American justice system, the British justice system, any of these countries, when time they're going up against organized crime, major gangs, major gang leaders, the star witness is somebody who is involved in the gang. Now, it could also be a kerosene, for example. It could also be somebody who run program or collect money, or you get the point. It has to be somebody who is directly involved in the criminal activities. An outsider cannot sink anybody on these anti-gang trials. Just think about what happened with Mackenzie and the banker. The banker are the person who collect the extortion money. And the banker testifies say, him responsible for collecting money and carrying it come, and the judge say throw that out because you never stand up there and see when time the money go directly into him hand. So if the banker who responsible for the money words can get thrown out like that, imagine Miss Jane who go testify and say, yeah man, I them collect all of the money right there so, and then go down the road and then them get the money and them carry it over here so. Trial won't even last 2 days. And you know how this trial really sum up that Jamaica is a Netflix episode? When you look around the trial, let's say the case did bust and all 28 walk and everybody a laugh and I say the trial was a miserable failure, not even one conviction. When time we look around to see which part the ball drop, incredibly, the 2 former gang members are the one them who do fit them job the best. Think about it. So far, the judge said him a throw out things because of the way they were presented by the prosecution. And it is not the job of C4 or the banker to package things and present it to the courts. When people start bust case because they never get the right charge that apply to them specifically, that is not the job of the witness then. You see, I was looking to see A, if the witness are going to turn up, and then B, if they're going to stand strong in a court and actually testify. The witness them do for them part. It's the way how the cases are packaged. Right? And again, this is according to the judge. Right? Why he must say, he must throw things. Technicalities are the technicalities. Now, I've been looking at a couple cases, mainly from the United States, because you know, for them court documents, easy to get to. And I've been looking at some major organized crime trials in our uncle's and place. And I can tell you this, without exaggeration, there is only a handful that can compare to the Clansman trial in terms of the caliber of the witnesses. When you have a banker and a senior member of the gang, in our Uncle Sam courts, that is a slam dunk. People immediately start asking plea bargain. they don't even go to trial. Once people hear them have them ever witnessed it, do you know why the feds in America have such a high conviction rate? It's because most of the people who go up against the feds, right? You know, you have the state and you have the federal courts. When you go up against the feds, when people hear who them have as witness and see the evidence, most people immediately start cop out and say, alright, give me 35 years in a plea deal. That's the best we can do right now. Jamaica, having a banker, having a senior member of the gang, still, man a walk like cinema Michael Jackson. Pure moonwalk. And the next thing that took place in court was Black man himself gave an unsworn statement. So it's not like say he was on the stand getting grilled by the prosecution. He was just giving his usual statement what people give, stating that he's innocent and a lie everybody had tell upon him. This is going to continue, right, for the rest of people. You're going to hear say, Clansman turn water into wine, heal the sick, and cure the blind. But I said them things though, it's just part of the process. Now, I just want to put this out there because me telling already say, when this trial done, we're going to see a lot of videos about people who are on the trial. But I want the case done first. One of the people who I'm going to make the video on, that video is going to shock many. Because, believe it or not, there is somebody on trial now who it is accepted right across the board that this individual is the most evil member Clansman ever see. Now, remember one time I did the bigger crime video and I told you bigger crime was so brutish that the other Stone Crusher members say he was evil. Do you know how violent you have to be to make other gang members who are also murderers come to the conclusion that you are sick and evil? Do you know how vicious you have to be? Well, the Clansman equivalent is currently on trial. This individual make even the man them in a gang paranoid because his bloodlust was so great. So since it looked like the gang trial is drawing close to the finale, that video should be coming out soon. Now let me move into the truck driver video, the one on the toll road. I'm going to show you the video and then I get back to you. Alright, so check this out and pay close attention. That is what you call minding your own business. That's what you call being unbothered. Him could teach motivational courses if you want. Now, the man I drive on the toll road, I want to see the individual push out himself on the toll road and then when the truck get close, him basically throw the bicycle in front of the truck. This was done in an attempt to make the truck driver come to a stop. Once you come to a stop, don't expect any Christmas gifts. Don't expect any kind of formalities or ask you how was your day. If you are lucky, you might only get robbed. If you are unfortunate, quote unquote salt, then you might just lose your life. The fact that him try this against a truck tell me say one of two things, or maybe a combination of both. One, he them not no sense, right? To think some bicycle go stop on truck. Or two, him couldn't make out the type of vehicle from a distance, because remember, all him would have see is some bright headlights coming towards him. So him probably can't tell the size of the vehicle because the road is very dark. Them toll road there, very dark at night time. So him probably just see, right, two headlights are come, and him think, alright, push the bicycle on the road, and then the car will come to a stop. Because the truck is so big, he just drive straight over it and the man gone about in business. But what if it wasn't a truck? What if it was a car or even an SUV? It's possible that the bicycle would be enough to bring the vehicle to a stop, depending upon what happened when you drive over it. Now, even if the bicycle don't bring the vehicle to a stop because it does some kind of mechanical damage while it's underneath, enough people might be tempted to stop to go look what go on, because if they never see the moment him push the bicycle, then they might think to themselves, oh no, this poor man was crossing the road, I'ma almost lick him down. Make me go see what go on. Make me see if him alright. We have the video, so we have the luxury of seeing the moment when him push the bicycle in front of the vehicle. But somebody a flag up on the toll road, would all look all over the place, who know them a do, and next thing you know, them ride on bicycle. When you see how them type of robberies play upon people's natural instinct, because if you drive and you know somebody bicycle, right, you're like, oh, let me go see them alright. But them don't want to see if you alright. They want to rob you and potentially kill you. Now this is just one of the tactics them use. The other tactic I've been hearing about is for them act like say them brought down on the toll road. Usually them use a female, because people that drive on the road at night see a female pulled over, that automatically trigger something in you. Damsel in distress, oh no, she alone, they on the roadside. Let me see if me can help her. Do you see how criminals take advantage of people's goodwill? So when time 3, 4, 5 people get robbed on the toll road using the fake accident method, or even the tire puncture and need some help on the toll road, do you know what happens now? Nobody now stop. So that means if Maybelline end up brought down on the toll road and really need some help, people, because them hear about other robberies, are going to say them not taking a check. How would somebody know? It's easy to be woke and say, well, I will just help. How would you know? How would you know if it's Maybelline or Kerry? You don't. So people now are fly past Maybelline because Kerry did a help stop people. Because then type of crime makes society become more distrustful of each other. When citizen see another citizen in distress, one time you never need putting all thought into it. Pull over and help. But the way all the place around spooky, now people are thinking to themselves, she might really need some help, or she might really be trying to set me up, because bigger crime lie down in the bush. And as soon as I pull over, they might go jump out on me. Terrible type of crime. Not just for the act itself of the robbery, but what it does to society. It make nobody don't want to help nobody. We should have a country where you see somebody brought down on the side of the road, right, and you pull over, help them, and go about your business. But criminals realize that's human nature. And now them start take advantage of human nature. So the lesson for learn also is that in these type of attacks, people that throw bicycle in front of you, right, or draw them from your vehicle, tell you to pull over, right, or throw a stone in front of you, as long as the vehicle can drive, step on the gas pedal. Keep going. And that applies even if you're armed. Don't bother try play MacGyver, because you have no idea how many 87s are waiting in the bush. The fact that you don't know what you're up against means your best friend is the gas pedal. And you know what's the not so funny thing about all of this? If in the process of trying to throw bicycle in front of truck, right, him end up losing life because let's say the truck man see the bicycle in front of him and then start swing all over the place. Even if he's not trying to aim for the man, the fact same I try swing, he could have potentially run over the man. And then his friends and family would be telling us just how much of a good youth him is. And he never had trouble in the body, he was just trying to cross the road in peace. The man could have licked him in the truck even if he never want to do it. Because enough people, if them see something fly in front of them car or them truck in this instance, the next move is to swerve. So him could have say, oh no, something fly in front of me, swerve, and then lick down the man. Him don't even need to do it on purpose. It could have still happened, but this truck man just keep going straight. And even after, the man just fall back into his relaxed mode and gone about his business. This man is too cool for school. This is the type of person you want working in bomb disposal. This man have ice in his vein. So you need them type of people here who can compose themselves in tense situations. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know. Whole life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Peace.